You might say, hey, she shouldn't be doing this while she's driving. And maybe you're right. But this is when I have the time. Here we go. The light turned green. Where am I going? Where am I going? It's going to be mostly females watching this, right? Except for a few enlightened men out there. I do have to warn you, men, if you stop the video now, that means you are unenlightened. A man should want to know what actually is going on in a woman's life, right? Like, what do we have to deal with that they don't have to deal with, you know? Like, it would be great if they knew, right, girls? It'd be great if you were like, hey, guess what? My period. And guys were like, really? What's that like? Oh, that'd be the day, right? Can we all laugh about that? So anyway, I am on my way to the GYN. Holla! Because it's that special time of year that all women love. It's PAP day. So let's go get some smears, I guess. Well, I'll get mine alone. I mean, we don't want to get them together, right? That would be weird. Rather than taking the pill, they took me off that because there were certain issues that were still going on with that. And they put like a thing in my arm, and it's mostly progesterone, because endometriosis likes to eat up estrogen. But with that comes a few changes. And I'm not fond of these changes. Number one, I didn't have to wear deodorant before I got this thing in my arm. I just was at the point, I don't know what happened. I evolved past the need for deodorant. I never smelled. And then I got this thing in my arm. I mean, so I started having to wear deodorant because of the progesterone in this thing. Also, this started happening. I used to have very clear skin, but now, you know, ladies, when you get zits on your chin, that's all hormonal related. And I also suggest you look at the hormones video. I'll put a link to it, the doTERRA hormones video for women's hormones. So I had this thing on my arm and it wasn't doing the job. So last time I went in, I was like, this isn't doing the job. And guess what? The main problem has been solved with clary sage. The pain is gone. That has been the issue, right? So if I don't need to worry about the pain, let's just take this thing out of my arm, and I cannot smell anymore, and I cannot have zits anymore, and frankly, some hair that wasn't growing before can stop growing, right? So it occurred to me that some of you, if this is all ladies watching, about 10% of you, might want to know how I was dealing with the endo pain. Endo pain? That's a marketing thing, isn't it? It really bothers me. The recent emphasis on endometriosis. They're like, oh, wait a second, we can give them drugs, so let's sell them drugs. So then there's like endo pain in the commercials, and I'm just like, there's no cute nickname for this. That's not a thing, endo. Anyway, I'm gonna cover my crow's feet. That's nice, right? Oh, I can't cover them up. So anyway, I wanted to tell you what I'm doing for the pain for endometriosis. I have this Johnny on inside out. So when I first got the clary sage, I put it on the bottoms of my feet and on my abdomen. And seriously, it was like right away. It really was like right away. I just don't want to say right away because I don't want you to do it and not get right away experiences and then be like, hey, it doesn't work, because sometimes you got to do it for like 2 weeks. And then I was like, you know what? I don't want to smell like this because, I mean, it doesn't smell great. Although when you get used to it and you're putting it on your body, you associate it with feeling better. So now I'm like, oh, it smells great. But it doesn't really. So I got those veggie capsules and I started taking it internally. So my suggestion is either put it on the bottoms of your feet in your uterus, or like not in your uterus, I mean, you know, on your skin above your uterus. Your abdomen. That's what I'm trying to say, your abdomen. Or you can take it internally using the veggie capsules, which you can find on doTERRA for not a lot of money at all. So I did some research, and I also found out that for endometriosis, something that's good was geranium and rosemary. So I've been doing clary sage. Like, God, these things are hard to like have a conversation through, aren't they? And then I put like 2 to 3 drops of rosemary and 2 to 3 drops of geranium in the capsules. And I take that in the morning and the evening. If I'm taking it regularly and I don't take it for a couple of days, the effect will last. But then you're like, oh, like, I don't know if you're one of these people who are like, oh, I'm cured, I don't need to use this anymore. No, you gotta keep using it. But it does help when you're doing it regularly. I have no pain. And I'm not gonna say that's gonna happen for everyone. We all have to, I think one of the important things to realize is that you have to try a bunch of different things and find out what works for you, because everybody's body is different. But that's what's working for me. Anyway, good luck with it. I'll put the recipe again down there. And let me know what you guys think. Try it, let me know if it helps. And keep trying and tell me what works for you if it's not that. I think we could all use a little conversation about this, couldn't we? So yeah, do that, and I'm gonna, you know, legs open. The doctor will be in soon, and, you know, the antics will ensue. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.